Good morning everyone and welcome back. So we're trying something a little bit different today, which I haven't done before. So let's go and have a look. This is what I've been planning for the last couple of months. I've been wanting to give it a try. What is it? Well, I've just put a fence up through there, so that's the first break tonight. So they call this deferred grazing, which means that it's been locked up for, I think this has been locked up for about 120 days. So I locked it up in October, mid-October. That was the last time the cows were in here, and then I just let it go. I probably should have weed sprayed it, I think, looking back in hindsight. Just there's a few thistles around. It's not so bad in here. There's a few big ones in there. There's a lot of callies, but that's all right. So I'm going to top it before the cows go into every break. So I'm going to go put the mower on the tractor now and top that break for the cows tonight. But the main reason I sort of wanted to do it, I want to try it, is because I want it to reseed itself. So that is the main goal. All the seed head's fallen over, so the grass is growing, it's falling over, and you can see all the seed head. Everything's gone to seed. There's a few seeds on it, but that's all right. They will, see, I just flicked that one and it come off. So the cows will walk through it and it'll dislodge a heap of seeds. But then if you go over here and look under the soil there's just a heap of seed head. So the studies have shown that it's estimated that you get about 100 kilo a hectare seed drop out of it. Whereas conventionally undersowing, I'd sow it about 15 to 20 kilos, and I did do that last year. I did these 3 paddocks, so 1, 2, 3, but I wasn't quite happy with it, so that's why I've sort of gone down this route. It also allows me to extend my day rotation, or my rotation for my cows. So they'll go on this break tonight and they'll stay there all night. So this is going to be their feed for the next month. So that allows me to push their day rotation out, which they're on a 20-day round. So I'm going to push that out to about a 40 or a 45 maybe. Or maybe, I don't know, yeah, maybe 40 is probably about right, I think. I've never done it before, so I'm not sure. This is all new to me. But we'll go and put the mower on, top that, and then I'm going to feed out this afternoon and see how the cows go. We'll see you in a bit. I know it's not the flashiest mower in the world, but does the trick. I'd also like to point out that rooster there, well, he's walking away from you, he's probably the best rooster in the world, because he can't crow anymore. I don't know why. He's lost his crow, which is quite nice. Done a couple of laps of the tractor and I'll just jump off to have a look and see how it's going. It is quite hard cutting this stuff because it's so flat, and the blades are a little bit blunt, but that's alright. They were good enough for today. So I just kicked some grass away here and it's alright. The cows will chew this. They'll have a little bit of a graze there, and you can see a heap of seeds underneath. Look at that. So that's what I'm after. Right, just finish it off, won't take me long. So everything's cut now, didn't take me long, which is good. It shouldn't take me long every day. I'll leave the mower on the tractor for the next month, just to make it easy, since every day I need a cut. It's really hard going because you can't see where you're being, because it lies back over quite flat, just because without all that mower there's no little kickboard at the end to push it over on the outside, but that's okay. So I do have a little bit of a backup plan because I'm a little bit worried about what the cows will do. Hopefully they don't drop too much and they clean it up. So if everything goes real bad, I can always just cut it and bale it for hay and spread it out with the tedder, and it should flick all the seed head out anyway, and hopefully regrass it that way. But I'll try it with the cows first and see how it goes. Hopefully it works. I'm just going to shoot home for a bit of lunch, and then I'll come back and feed out. They're still getting their maize and PK like normal. Then I'll whack them on. I need to do it a little bit earlier today because I'm picking up hay tonight for the rugby club. It's a little bit of a money earner for them, so that's all good. Got to be on by 5. See you soon. So I'll just leave that mixing, adding the water while I go and get the cows. They're not too far away, but it'll take them a couple of minutes to walk back. Hey girls. Go on, Ed. Trough had a bit of a leak in it, so Dad just patched it up again with some of that cement stuff while I was milking this morning. So hopefully that did the trick. Should be good as. Okay, watch out. Watch out. Come on. Back up. She's always at the front, that cow, 194. Come on, girls. Yummy. So much cooler under here in the shade with the roof on. It's amazing. It'd be at least 3 or 4 degrees cooler, if not more. You get a nice breeze through it. Nice cow, 104. I like that cow. They're pretty happy. They'll sort of demo that in probably half an hour maybe, so I'll leave them here for an hour and then shift them. And over there's my other deferred grazing paddock. So I've got 1, 2 and 3 over the back. It was an old maize paddock, probably I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago, and I've also undersown them. I didn't like how they turned out, so I've gone for this method. So it'll be interesting to see. I've had quite a few people leave comments saying, how do you separate the milk, or how many cows do you own? Do you split the herds? Ownership wise, well, the easy answer is no. I don't own anything. I don't own any cows. The farm belongs to Dad. All the cows belong to Dad. I just work for him. So I'm pretty much a herd manager, so I look after this herd, and I have 45 hectares here that I look after, and he looks after his herd and 45 hectares up there. That's just the way we've done it. We find it's the easiest for us. Yeah, so one day I'll look to buy the cows off him and go share milking on here. At the moment it doesn't work for him, it doesn't work for us, so we'll just keep doing what we're doing until we're both ready. Wind's picked up. It's fairly windy at the moment, but it's quite nice. It's been fairly hot, so nice little breeze, and they can come in here tomorrow. So there's a bit of tucker. It did rain last time they were in here that night, so it's had pretty good growth. Got a good feed there tomorrow. Green for the earth, and red for go. Because there's no electricity on this fence here or anywhere in the paddock where I can hook the fence up to. I just use these solar powered battery boxes, which are awesome. Hope you can see it. It's just there. So get a bit of power for the fence. Hopefully they don't push through it. I can't imagine they will, but you never know. Dad, what do you think is going to happen?
About this grass?
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see.
What are your predictions?
It might take them a day or two to start eating it, but they will do in the end. I did this years ago, 25, 30 years ago I suppose.
And did it work?
Deferred grazing. Well, when it's so dry and there's nothing else to eat, of course they eat it. Of course. Excellent. Alrighty.
Yep, so you heard it from the man himself. Hopefully it worked. girls are pretty much done. Cleaned it up. Just looking up what they can get left. And over this side. So nice and cool in here, eh girls? So what usually happens is I let them go and I'll go in front of them and just wait at the gateway and they'll run in, but I'm a little bit wary that they might run into the paddock, realise there's no green grass and run back out again. So I might bring up the tail and see how it goes. This might be a little bit interesting, but they have had a feed of maize, so they're not completely starving, so maybe, I don't know. We'll find out very soon. Well, the lead's gone in. I can't actually see if they've gone in the paddock. I presume they have. But they're still walking in, so that's a good sign. Just want to get these girls there before they change their mind. Come on. Oh well, that went fairly easy. Who would have run to the end? There's a few of them eating it, although they have just had a feed on the feed pad, so there's eating a green weed. I don't know, time will tell. I suspect it'll take them a couple of days to get used to it. Oh, she's gone. Here they come back down. So I know it's not much of a new method. I know they've done it in the past. In the old school days, you know, they used to shut a paddock up for hay and then cut it and sort of let it reseed itself, and do that on a couple of paddocks on the farm every year or whatever, but it's just something I want to try. If it doesn't work, so be it. I won't be doing it next year. But I have been consulting with Steve from Dairy NZ about it, and he seems to think it was a good year. One of the guys he knows did it last year and it worked well for him. We're actually going to his place on Wednesday to have a look. And there is a plan B. I can always stop and bale the rest, cut it and bale it for hay. It'll still get the seed out and it should still germinate hopefully, but this is the way I want it to go. So hopefully over the next month I'll be able to bring you some more updates in the future and see how I'm getting on. Another big question though I got from a few people when I said I was doing it was, what about facial eczema? Depends on the spore count. At the moment it's not so bad, but I can see it going up in the future. So we're drenching through the zinc to try and combat that. I have been for a few weeks to try and get in early. Prevention's better than cure, although you can't cure facial eczema. So hopefully that'll be enough, the zinc, and I don't have trouble with it. But they look happy. I have to see what it looks like in the morning, but that'll pretty much do it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new, hi, and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.